If you have Kindle Unlimited, here are 5 more romance recommendations that you need to read to avoid wasting your Kindle subscription. We're going to start off with a cowboy romance series because I know you guys love these and I honestly can't stop recommending them because I also can't stop reading and finding them. Today's recommendation is the Hatley Family series by LJ Evans. I literally read this series in less than a week. I can't believe how quickly I flew through it. Not only is this your typical kind of small town interconnected standalone, but it's also romantic suspense, which I have been loving recently. I also just love the spin, especially in small towns when everybody kind of knows everybody knows each other's business, that the stakes always feel a lot higher with kind of the suspense element. She's also just released a spin-off from this series, which I'm going to read next and I am very excited for. I know she has quite a few books on Kindle Unlimited, so you've got more to look forward to. And we're going to change things up completely and go for a werewolf recommendation. This is War of Hearts by S. Young. I haven't honestly read that many paranormal supernatural books, but I read The Things We Water by Marion Zapata, which kind of really got me back into the supernatural werewolf kind of vibes, and this one I absolutely adored. And I discovered this from Heather, who posted a video, and basically the main way she described this book was saying that the MMC was 6'6" and Scottish. I honestly didn't need much more convincing than that. He is tasked with hunting down our FMC, which obviously, again, the stakes are incredibly high. And I read this very recently and already am very, very tempted to do a reread. So it's probably going to be one that I come back to quite often. Then we have In a Rush by Kate Canterbury, which is a marriage of convenience. But what I love about this is that our FMC is going into the marriage of convenience to get a revenge husband. If you like a yearner, then you're absolutely going to love this book because it is packed to the brim with yearning. Honestly, Ryan is just so in love with Em that I zoned out multiple times reading this, not because the book bored me, but because I was so invested that I just found myself staring at a wall thinking, when will this type of love smack me directly in the face? Then we have In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. Follows 2 people who are involved in a plane crash and end up surviving, and literally they have kind of an invisible string theory going on that they end up kind of back in these situations where they bump into each other. And Nate is in the military, Izzy's in politics, which then means after quite some time of them not speaking, Nate is assigned Izzy's personal protector. And that's when we learn to understand why they are not necessarily on speaking terms anymore. And then last but not least, we've got Breaking Point by Maz Rafferty. It's a fake dating hockey romance, but we follow Grayson, who is in need of a fake girlfriend, and Bella, his new assistant, takes him up on the offer. What I loved about this is that I was reading it feeling like it felt familiar, but in a really good way. I realised probably like 20% in that it's because it feels very Windy City-esque. After finishing Rewind It Back, I've been really struggling to find kind of sports romances that speak to me in a way that Windy City does, and this is also the first in a series, and there are so many incredible kind of book boyfriend moments from Grayson in this.